everyone, Aparna here. Today I am here with painting a pebble with gouache. Not just one pebble, just a couple of pebbles on a beach, which was according to the reference picture that I chose from Pixels. However, things didn't really turn out to be what it was as per the reference picture, and um, I had some pebbles which were light in color. I believe it was light gray, and I'm pretty sure it was on a beach, like a little sandy area. And I started drawing it using the reference picture, and pretty much stopped looking at the reference picture after I finished drawing. And that happens to me, and I am totally okay with that. I love having fun when I do my art, and I always encourage everyone else to do the same. I don't feel we need to stick to the reference pictures unless we want to. And I was feeling a little stressed out at this point when I was doing this painting. I have a travel vacation coming up in December. Well, actually, it's December now. Next week. Yeah. So I'm going for a vacation next week. And it's kind of a little stressful situation for me. And I was, for a lot of reasons, and I just wanted to keep myself calm and just stay grounded and not think of things that would be going wrong there or possibly could go wrong there. All those kind of negative thoughts, sometimes they just flood in when you are not ready for something, and this is a little stressful for me. So I'm traveling after around 2 years, and this time it is with my medical condition. I have to be careful according to my doctor, and yeah, it's kind of a little bit of unsettling situation for me, and the only place where I feel settled is while I'm doing art. And I came this close to not painting and just sitting and pondering about things which are actually beyond my control, and I just didn't want to do that. Um, I pushed myself and I picked up a reference picture, and now I'm realizing that it was a gray color picture that I chose, and that sort of reflects what's there in your mind, doesn't it? Am I being too dramatic here? Maybe. But anyway, that was the reference I had. That's what I chose. However, when I was sitting down to paint, I just realized that I'm not going to let um, the uncertainty ruin my today, my present. And I just, the moment I sat down in my corner, I opened the book, sketchbook, I started drawing. It immediately sort of lifted up my spirits, and as you can see, there are no grays or light colors in here. I like using gouache in a layered format. That is, I like to first apply the layers in watered down way, like watercolor, and then gradually when they dry, I like to build it up from there. And yeah, and as you can see, I just decided I'm going to make something very colorful. And at this point, I was pretty sure I'm painting pebbles on uh, like on the sand or a floor. And very soon I just decided that I wanted the pebbles to be underwater. And I was feeling distracted. When I see this painting, after I see this video after I did it yesterday actually. And I see I missed a bit in this. I could have done a better job, but when I feel a little bit stressed out, then I generally do not, I'm generally being kind to myself, and I accept whatever is happening. And to be very honest, it's not just when I'm stressed out, it is generally speaking. When I create something, I'm okay with mistakes. I feel that's how you learn. And it really helps when I feel I'm stressed out. These kind of, not being a perfectionist behavior really helps me get through these tough days. And I can manage, I've always managed to get through those stressful situations through my art. And I think it's because I let myself make mistakes, and I try my best to learn from them. I'm every second I'm watching this, I kept, like I feel like I should have done this, I should have done that. Maybe this would have helped, you know, certain things could have been done better. And that's the learning curve for me. I take that as a learning curve. And the point is that I showed up, I did it. And it took me almost an hour to paint this thing. I did take a break in between. Um, and and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. That 1 hour of sitting and painting really stopped me from all my worries, stopped me thinking from about the worries that I had, the anxieties I was having, how to manage my medication, how to, all those kind of things. And it really helped. It helped me stay calm. It helped me get through the day. And I just started, I actually continued doing artwork uh, longer than I generally do. Generally, one painting I do, I get tired, and then I take some rest, and then I show up the next day. But yesterday, though I was feeling a little stressed out and wondering how I'm going to manage stuff there, um, after this painting, I actually ended up showing up again, and I felt so wonderful doing that. I had to prepare my travel kit, and we are traveling in the night. And I'm absolutely aware that I will not be using any art in the flight, any art supplies in the flight, but I might do a little bit of scribbling, doodling when I'm in the airport. But I'm not going to be using anything after that. But I need to have my stuff. So I took that opportunity. I just shut down my brain. I didn't want to think about the uncomfortable things that might happen, and I was being positive. And painting really helped me get through it. And it happened because I was able to focus on my art, and I made myself, sort of stop thinking from the negative thoughts. I pushed myself out of it. And that's the beauty I feel is there in doing art, in creating art. It actually helps you heal. And I have faced this every single day when I've been, since things have been happening with me. I always knew it. I always have been aware of the powers of art. However, I've been going through certain things since 2024, and I'm actually experiencing all those things now. I'm experiencing the joy of doing art. I'm experiencing the benefits of art. So long it was, I was doing it for fun and I was having a good time. I kept myself busy, but right now there seemed to be a different kind of awareness inside me. The awareness of what art does to you, the awareness of how you slow down your breathing when you do art, the awareness that it really, really helps you when you really feel that your world is, sort of falling apart. It really keeps you together. It really keeps you warm. It really keeps you happy. It really keeps you engaged. Basically, that is one of the most important thing I realized when I do art, is that it really helps me keep my mind engaged in something positive, and it really makes me come out with a happy heart. But I do make sure that I show up. It's important. I've been here. I know there are times when the mind is bobbling, when the mind is racing with thoughts, good or bad. There are times when you find it very difficult to show up, and that is where I think things don't work out. If you show up, you get engaged instantly, you get distracted by what has been haunting you. It immediately diverts your mind towards positivity. It immediately makes you happy. And I think another reason for happiness is, if you make yourself, um, if you are not a perfectionist, then if you make yourself let go of those feelings of making a, wanting to make a perfect piece of artwork, if you let go of those feelings, then these times, these situations, when you face yourself in, it becomes so much easier to deal with. When you are stressed out, and then you realize you are stressed out, you sit with your art, and then you realize you're creating something that makes you feel that it is crappy. Now that doesn't help, does it? It just makes you feel more miserable, and you just don't continue, you just let it go, and the thoughts, the mind continues to race, and it just, no, it's not fun, is it? So I feel that when you let go of that imperfect, oh, words, the imperfection, uh, nest. Oh, I'm not able to speak the word, am I? So once you let go of that feeling, once you do not care about creating a perfect piece of artwork, that is when the beauty begins to shine. That is when uh, you realize that you are actually growing. That is when you realize the happiness that art gives you. And yeah, I think I felt that very strongly when I was making this video. Sorry, when I was painting this drawing. uh, why am I not able to speak today? Yeah, you can see how the mind works. I have to start with the packing. In the back of my mind, I know I have to arrange stuff before going. I don't know what all art supplies I want to carry. I want to carry less. And this is how things happen, right? One thing leads to the other, and you get distracted. So simple things become difficult. So, what I was trying to say is that um, this artwork actually, like any other artwork, made me open my eyes to the fact that I should be proud of myself for showing up. And because that was the main important thing, you need to show up. You need to absolutely show up at times when you think you are about to give up. That is the time you show up, and I did it. I did it, and I'm really proud of myself for doing it. And yeah, it was a wonderful experience for me. And as you can see what I'm doing here, I did not stick to the reference picture because I was having fun. I started having fun in this painting, and I started giving layers, I started adding beautiful colors to it. And yeah, it is like a, for me it is like happiness. this whole bunch of colors in there. And it's kind of funny because this was definitely not the image that I had in front of me, and it was completely different. I will try and see if I can get that picture again and try to add it in this video, but I'm not sure how to do it. So I do apologize for that. You could have seen the reference picture I got from Pixels, but I'm going to give it a try. If possible, I'm going to add that picture. However, for now, it's only my words here. So yeah, every time I see this, I'm like, wow, wow, it was different. By the time I finished this painting, I was so happy. I was looking forward. Yep, I was looking forward to the trip, and I changed my mindset, and I was like, let's just have fun. We'll go there, nothing will happen. We will take care of everything. If something happens, we can work things out. Stay positive, and all the good stuff which was actually not coming in my mind before I started doing the art. And not only that, I started having a couple of ideas for new videos as well. Now that really made me very happy. So I'm going to continue doing it. I know I'm still a little stressed out. Every day morning I get up and I'm like, oh shoot, I have to pack. I have to do certain things to make sure things go fine there. um, Long story short, yes, getting up in the morning is a little stressful. So but now I feel a little different. I want to enjoy myself. I'm going to carry my art supplies with me. So I am in the middle of testing, trying out different stuff here, different art materials. I do carry a little bit of all my art materials generally, but this time I'm going for a very short time. It's 18 days, really, 17 to 18 days. And where I'm going, I don't think I will be able to do any art. However, I we go to a place where it has beautiful garden. So this time I want to try and see if I can actually use gouache and actually try and paint some flowers there. So I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to use art as my healer, and it's doing an incredible job. I will highly recommend starting art or giving it a shot, giving it a best shot for you guys. And if you feel stressed out, if you feel things are not working your way, then do give it a try. Do give it a try. It changes your world in a positive note. And for that, you need to experiment a lot. According to me, I have done different mediums. I know how each medium works. As a result, I feel that when I'm really stressed out, I don't want to experiment at that time. Experimentation actually means you will be coming across artworks that you don't like, or you didn't like, your eyes didn't like them. Believe me, your soul loves every line that you make on the paper. So soul is not a problem. It is the eye and the mind that is an issue. They see art in a certain way and expect that art to be perfect, vibrant, and all those things. So if you practice every day, if you learn to enjoy art every day, when you are in a difficult situation in life, I can say that honestly from my personal experience, that art is going to help you out. And I would say that I don't experiment during these times. So I stay in my comfort zone. And that is what I really love. So I hope I've managed to encourage you guys to pick up your art supplies and have a fantastic time. And if you like this video, then please do like, share, subscribe, and do comment as well. And let me know if art has actually helped you in some way, and if you are really doing something about it and I'm having fun. So until next time, stay happy and stay creative and have loads of fun with your artworks. Bye bye. And I am still here. I didn't realize the video is another 30 seconds uh, more. I just went on a talking spree. And well, I hope you guys have a fantastic time and enjoy. Bye bye.